We're going to start tonight with dangerous stunts and speeding cars making neighbors nervous in the East Valley, and now they're calling on elected leaders and police to take action. Good evening, everyone. Happy Veterans Day. I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Latoya Silman. News 3 first following up on these types of incidents last month after receiving some cell phone video of a car in the Southwest Valley spinning wildly in circles at an intersection. But the people who live near Lamb and Hacienda say it's a daily occurrence for them.
Kristen Drummond has been talking with some of them. She joins us live at the intersection where they are raising the alarm now. Kristen.
That's right, Jim and Latoya, because they are frustrated not only from the noise that comes from these dangerous stunts, but also the smell. Those who live in the Grapevine Springs neighborhood tell me this is typically a very quiet area until those cars come through this intersection right here at Lamb Boulevard and Hacienda Avenue. You can still see marks on the road. That's from those cars doing donuts, spinning out. Now, neighbors tell me this happens every day at all hours, and they want police or the county to put the brakes on these actions. Caught on camera, a car wildly spinning at the Lamb and Hacienda intersection, going around in circles until the back tires appear to briefly hydroplane on water in the road, causing the driver to stop and then leave. One of several videos neighbors recorded of cars performing dangerous stunts here.
I'm telling you, the donuts go on for a good 5+ minutes, sometimes longer.
Disturbing Stephen Baden, Tyler Beauchard, and others who live nearby.
I have a 3-year-old daughter, and when they do these donuts, it creates this thick rubber smoke that just envelops the entire house.
How is this impacting you and your life?
It's very frustrating. Like, we can't sleep with windows open when it's the cooler season.
Vaden sharing some of his videos and pictures with News 3, including a car in a backyard wall.
This is from a donut that came, lost control, hit the curb, and went through the wall.
This type of reckless driving, along with street racing, prompted Metro Police to form the Racing Apprehension and Intervention Detail, or RAID, 2.5 years ago to target dangerous driving behaviors around the valley. The department reports the team remains active, making 103 arrests and issuing 329 citations as of October 29th this year.
We've not seen them be available here, so I don't know how much worse the situation can get before they decide that this area needs to be on their, to-do list.
I've reached out to Metro and the county commissioner's office over 2 years ago. Like, if we have somebody doing donuts or drag racing and we call the cops, like, if they're not here, like, in 2 seconds, they're gone.
The sound of screeching leaving a lasting impact. Not only the visible marks on the road, but embedding into the minds of neighbors who want the intersection to change.
Creating some sort of roundabout, rumble strips. There's all sorts of engineering ideas.
Now, I emailed Clark County today asking if there are any plans to update this intersection, but the offices are closed due to it being Veterans Day, but we will make sure to continue following up with them. I also reached out to Metro Police asking for an interview regarding RAID as well as their efforts a few weeks ago, but I was told that they are unable to accommodate me at this time. Reporting live in the East Valley, I'm Kristen Drummond, News 3.
Growing concern over an East Valley intersection. Neighbors' cameras recording donuts and burnouts they say putting lives at risk and causing a nuisance. News 3 first reporting about the issue nearly 3 weeks ago. Now, Kristen Drummond is uncovering other types of incidents making neighbors question their safety.
Metro Police confirming with News 3 they've responded to at least 3 incidents at the Lamb and Hacienda intersection this year. And it's not just cars crashing into walls from either racing or donuts.
Yeah, we just hear it. It's very loud.
Disturbing the peace for Maria and her mother, who live near Hacienda and Lamb. The intersection neighbors call a hotspot for donuts. Video shared with News 3 record cars engaging in these tire-burning spins at all hours, frustrating neighbors around the area. How does it disturb you?
You want to sleep, have a peaceful night. It's very peaceful, as you can see right now.
One incident in August nearly turning deadly. Metro Police confirming gunfire towards a car performing dangerous stunts. A camera recording the back glass shattering. Officers did not make an arrest, and the case now closed.
The police came and asked me if I'd heard anything, but I didn't hear anything.
But Rex Combs knows about the other reports. Metro Police say a crash happened in April. Those involved exchanged information, and no report was taken. In June, officers responded to a deadly crash involving an 82-year-old man. Police say the older driver did not brake at the posted stop sign and hit a 19-year-old driver, but neighbors claim it was the result of an illegal street race that killed the 82-year-old.
Two cars were racing from the park up, going west on Hacienda, and they T-boned him, and he died a couple days later.
News 3 first reporting about the intersection on November 11th, speaking with Stephen Vaden, who showed us a damaged wall reportedly from a driver doing burnouts and losing control.
This is my neighbor, and he was telling me that the gentleman who was driving hit with such force that the bricks were actually at his back slider.
Our initial reporting getting action from Clark County. They've scheduled a meeting for the community, asking everyone to discuss solutions to illegal street racing and other reckless driving this Wednesday, December 4th. Do you think something can come from this meeting?
I sure hope so.
What are your suggestions?
Maybe some speed bumps.
Maybe start with a roundabout, rumble strips.
To put the brakes on dangerous driving fueled by carelessness behind the wheel.
We just want our peace back.
Metro Police do have a unit designed to target this type of dangerous driving, but neighbors tell me it's challenging to get a response when they report these actions. Now, the public meeting is scheduled to take place at the Paradise Community Center starting at 6 in the evening this Wednesday. Commissioner Jim Gibson, Clark County Public Works, and Metro plan to attend. Back to you.
After hearing from residents who live near the intersection of Lamb and Hacienda, and after our reports about the problem here on News 3, Clark County Commissioner Jim Gibson called a community meeting to try to find solutions. Our Dana Wagner was there.
Street racing and cars doing donuts at this intersection east of the airport have been a problem for years. Residents say enough is enough.
I collected emails from all my neighbors that have reached out to the city officials, Public Works, and they have been fighting since 2015. So when I took it over, I just said, let's go. I'll get some action.
Stephen Vaden has felt unheard by Metro and county officials for years until Wednesday night. Many of his neighbors showed up at this meeting at Paradise Community Center, called by Clark County Commissioner Jim Gibson.
I'm guessing that it's probably every bit as big as it's been in the past, but it now has our attention as a high priority, and I think that we're going to get to the bottom of it.
This type of recklessness is not just an issue in this part of town, it's a valley-wide problem. Metro has 2 full-time officers on their RAID team, which stands for Racing Apprehension and Intervention Detail. This year, the RAID team has made 161 arrests and issued 143 citations for reckless driving, which is fewer than last year. So they know there's more work to be done.
Some of the challenges are that it's such a mobile behavior for these people, right? They go from one intersection, they could be at an intersection for a matter of minutes, and then by the time our officers arrive, they've switched locations to a different location.
I'm happy that the meeting took place. I liked what I heard. Some of the solutions seemed reasonable. I just want to make sure that the budgets are approved.
You want to see action?
I do. At the end of the day, that's what I want to see.
Clark County has come up with some ideas to help prevent this activity by changing the street design at this intersection. But one clear message tonight, if you see street racing in your neighborhood, report it immediately to Metro. And if you can get a license plate, Metro is confident they can get some reckless drivers in handcuffs. Dana Wagner, News 3. Something is being done about cars doing dangerous stunts, first reported by News 3 in a Southwest Valley neighborhood. Good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us. I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Latoya Silman. Clark County Public Works taking action today following our stories about reckless driving issues like this one here that you're about to see. So the county trying a few solutions to the problem as recorded by neighbors over the years. Our Kristen Drummond first reported on it and went back to the neighborhood to see the changes.
From donuts to drilling. Christmas comes early for the Grapevine Springs neighborhood. Their gift, Clark County Public Works crews installing speed cushions.
You down tight?
And working on the Lamb and Hacienda intersection to address reckless driving.
I'm elated. I'm over the moon.
How do you think this will improve your neighborhood?
It should help a whole bunch. Just peace of mind.
News 3 first reporting about the issues here more than 5 weeks ago. Neighbors sharing their videos of burnouts and drivers spinning their cars, some even crashing into walls. Following our report last month, Clark County held a community meeting with Metro Police and Public Works. 2 weeks later, a possible solution.
And this was an opportunity to do something now and immediately.
Commissioner Jim Gibson stopping by to watch the road additions. He knows other neighborhoods deal with similar problems and says he wants to help.
We're addressing them individually right now because the circumstances are unique.
Do you have a number about how many neighborhoods have reached out?
I don't know. Our hope is that we're doing the things we can, that it will work here. If we prove that this is really a good solution, then it is my expectation we would do more of this in other places.
Here at the intersection, you can see this machine here behind me removing part of the asphalt in a process called milling. That roughs up the road like you see right here to make it less tempting for drivers to perform stunts like donuts.
They're not going to drift in areas where it's bumpy or where their tires are going to be torn up.
Now, neighbors wait and see if it works.
I think the silent nights are ahead of us for sure.
Remaining grateful for a resolution that lifts their holiday spirits.
News 3 reporting was the catalyst that caused this.
And I feel that kick-started all the attention that we have today, so thank you. Thank you very much. Glad.
In the Southeast Valley, I'm Kristen Drummond, News 3.
Clark County Commissioner Jim Gibson there gave Kristen Drummond some backstory that this area has been the focus of complaints for quite a while. He says they first set up a median to deter illegal street racing and speeding. Then they found out that just was not doing the trick, wasn't enough. So they hope these speed cushions will be the solution moving forward.